Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ D.lirious here. Want to revisit whatever this is, the Flex 20. I'm not sure what this controller is, but there is quite a few people that don't think it's real. They think it might be a mock-up. It could be a mock-up. I'm not 100% sure if this is a leak or what the deal is. Well, let's just go in here and look a little bit closer. Let's look up top here. We have these buttons, right? We have what is zone and booth. Let's look at the Opus and see if the Opus have zone and booth on it. Yep, that's not the Opus. There's the Opus. The Opus has zone and booth, but not those buttons. All right, so that could be something. But let's look at the other side. The other side of the USB, record box does not have those buttons, track. And you see the gold button here? And the gold here, that's the same as over here. Gold and gold. So maybe somebody stuck these buttons up here. This may be the Opus screen. Let's see if the Opus waveform look the same as that waveform. Yeah. They look the same pretty much. Waveform, USB 1, 124, boom. Let's see what it says on this guy. All right, same waveform. Now that could be an Opus control. That could be the Opus. Somebody might be onto something here. Pioneer DJ, we see that there. But as we go down, and they pointed out that, Pioneer always put their name on. So under here you have cross fader Xine, Magville. So I'm trying to read it, Magville fader. All right, let's go down to the Opus and see what that looks like. Now the Opus looks a little different, right? The Opus doesn't say Magville. It says Opus Quad. Okay, so that's a good case that this one could be real. It's a good case because the crossfader is different, right? Paddles are here. The paddles are there. You got whatever these buttons are for, these Akai buttons, what are they for? So let's go and look at this again. The Opus is totally different, okay? The only thing that matches up with the Opus is a little bit up top here. Let's see, browse. All that stuff looks the same up top. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go up top. Pretty much, it's a little blurry, so we can't read it as well, but it looks like the Opus, except that these buttons, it's got the same waveform, so that might be an indication that somebody did Photoshop or mock it up. That could be an indication. Then you have the mixer section, which is here, that USB-A. Now the mixer section, let's go find the mixer for the A9. Where's the A9? Okay, here's the mixer. Now this is the A9. Has that same thing. Phantom has the microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4 line. The beat effects. Now this is a lot. These pictures are a lot clearer because this is not the mock-up picture that I have, or whatever it is. It's the leak or the mock-up. All right, now we look at the cross. We look at here. So crossfader, Xine, Magville. Now that looks more like the, where is it? This guy, right? See if we can get into it. That looks more like that guy, except it has these screens, has these paddles. So let's see. This is the mixer, the A9. It's a little different, right? A lot of difference down here, So that is probably, if somebody mocked this thing up, if somebody took the time to mock this thing up, they did a lot of work. They did a lot of work to fool somebody, and I don't know if they did. All right, what we're going to do here now is let's look at the displays. Let's look at the displays. Where are they? For the right here. Okay, here's the display. We know that the ref's 7 and their screen is different. Now let's look at the display on this guy. The display, same, this window. Let's take this window right here and see if that window matches up with the window on the Flex 10. Where's the Flex 10? Flex 10, where are you? Okay. That's not the Flex. Here's the Flex 10. Let's look at that window. That window, kind of the same information there. And we know that the entire platter, the platter's different, but we know that the entire section over here kind of looks the same as this new guy, right? Yeah, it looks the same. Yeah, that's pretty much. Open that, looks the same. Let me see. I think I got another picture of this I can open up. Let me see it here. Hang on a second. All right, maybe we can get into this one a little bit more. Let's plus it up. Okay, now we can move this one around a little bit. We can get it in there a little bit. All right, so this picture is a little bit more in depth, a little bit, you know. I don't know, guys. It kind of looks the same to me. Let's go back here. Kind of looks the same and it looks different. So the things that look the same are the platters or the mixer is a bit different. There's a lot of difference in the A9 and this mixer. The reason I said that they look the same was because of the USBs, which is USB-A, USB-C type, and they're underneath these tabs for the controller. So that kind of looks the same. That's why the A9 kind of looks the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what the A9 mixer has on it. Right here, go up there. Channels 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got here. We can see that we have Bluetooth, A, B, digital, line, phono, return, USB. Let's see what this guy shows. Let me go down to this picture. We might can get in a little bit closer. It's a blurry. It's really blurry. We can't even, let me see, hang on. Yeah, we can't make it out. It's too blurry. But it kind of looks the same. It looks the same. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 functions for that knob, which here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got the same thing there. So that could be the same. Could be the same there. The only difference in this is that in this pad, in the effects pad, is a little different on this one than on the new one that we think is, could be the FLX 50, whatever the hell it is. And down in this section, in this mixer section, looks different. All right, so tell you what, I'm gonna let you guys comment on this and tell me what you think. And I can explore this thing a little bit more and see what we can, find out the differences and the alikes. But to me, the only thing that really, really look alike is the form factor, right? The form factor of how it's built. Up top here looks a lot like what the Opus did. The screens are the same. They have the same information on it that the Opus has on it, right? Where's the Opus here? The Opus has the same information as this guy. But up top, the difference are these buttons, okay? We know those buttons are different, but this is gold, which is really peculiar that these are gold, which makes you think that, hey, they took that from the Opus because the Opus is gold like that. You know what I mean? Same thing. So let's go back and, yeah, that all looks the same up top as the Opus. This is a bit different. The mixer section is a bit different. The decks look the same. The only difference in the decks are that they put a moving platter on there. So that's the only difference. So that could be mocked in, that could be put in there. That could be a mock-up. Easily you can do something like that and mock that up. Easily you can put buttons up here. But the thing that's peculiar and that's, to me, says that this is a new controller is that the mixer section. All of this stuff down here, all of this stuff down here in the mixer is a bit different. All of it's different than on the A9. And I don't know who would take the time. Let's see, where's the A9? Who would take the time? This is the A9. Who's going to take the time to do all that shit? To put them buttons in there, the OLED screens, the faders, the paddles. Who's going to take the time to do that? Who wants to fool somebody like that? You know what I mean? So it's kind of telling me that this is, and plus that's down there. It's kind of telling me that I think that this one is the real deal. I think it's coming out. I think that one's coming out. I do believe that that one's coming out. Anyway, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this. Are we on to something, or are we out on the island just hoping for something? Let's just get a look at this one, and then I'll let you guys look at this, and I'll get up out of here. Plus, we have the Wi-Fi antenna, and that's not on the Opus, right? The Wi-Fi antenna is not on the Opus. Yeah, so, I'll let you guys look this over. I'll let it stay on the screen for a little bit, and you can tell me. And maybe you can blow it up on your end. I'll blow it up as much as I can, but we can't read anything, we can't read any other lettering because it's all blurry, because this is not a really high pixel picture. That's the bottom of the platters. Exactly the same as the Flex 10. Come over here. This mixer, this is what makes me really think that this is new. All this mixer stuff. And the fact that they put the stem separations right here, Then we go over here, and the other thing is up top here, all look the same as the Opus, except that these buttons here, up top on both sides, the antenna, that's the only thing that makes me think that this guy is real. It both says Rekordbox and Serato. And I know a lot of controllers, there was a guy that pointed out that Pioneer normally put their name on stuff, you know what I mean? And they normally do. They normally put the name of the controller somewhere on the face. But I noticed that some people and some companies are starting to put it on the bottom or on the sides or somewhere else other than on the face plates of the unit itself. Makes you think, huh? All right, take a look, guys. Take a look at that. Take a picture. And then comment, subscribe, and we'll talk on the next one.